Hello guys, this is Ranting Gamer and this is my review of Bleach chapter 536. So, the chapter basically begins with Ishin being inside the soul of Masaki, as we remember from last time, and he faces that hole that is inside her and he kills it very easily. As he kills it, Masaki appears before him completely naked with her beautiful boobs out, and she's saying that she's very happy to see him and that she was worried about him and about what happened to him back in Soul Society and things like that. Basically, she has no clue. It is almost like that she has no clue of her situation or something like that. Anyway, with all that, Ishin manages to save Masaki from the hollow, although of course he loses his Shinigami powers. And after that, since he has lost his Shinigami powers and he cannot go back to Soul Society anymore, he opens a little clinic because he said that from all the lessons that he took in Soul Society as he was learning how to be a Shinigami, the healing lessons were actually the only lessons where he was paying some attention. So based with his expertise from there and with some help from Urahara, he actually opens a clinic. Now, Masaki was coming to the clinic from time to time to make fun of him and things like that, but it seems that the relationship, it kind of bloomed from there, so they started dating and going out and things like that, and one thing that led to another, as you can understand. And after that, he said something very romantic in my opinion. He said that the both of them, they went to watch a movie or something, which isn't, he thought that it was totally boring and not interesting. But he said that an old man in that movie, he said that his wife, that she looked like the sun, and instantly it was that moment when Ishin thought that indeed Masaki, she was like the sun, meaning that she had the ability to pull everyone and everything around her orbit, if you know what I mean, and Ishin included, of course. Also, which was very romantic in my opinion. I really liked that from Kubo. Basically because it was a way, you know, to describe their relationship without getting into any details, but being a bit romantic also. So it was nice. It was okay. I really liked it quite a bit. Ishin also said to Masaki some lame excuse about how he lost his Shinigami powers and why he was a human. But it seems that Masaki, although she said that she believed him, she actually never believed him. Basically, I should say that she knew that it was a lie what he said to her, but she really didn't mind and they kept on going with their lives. And after all that, the scene goes back to Ichigo and Ishin in the present day, where he says to Ichigo about the time when he was born and about how his Shinigami powers got awakened and how his hollow powers got awakened also, and that when Masaki died and when the hollow inside Ichigo got awakened, it was then actually when the spiritual ring between Ishin and the hollow, because it was Ishin's soul that was keeping the hollow at bay, and it seems that when Ichigo got born, the hollow somehow got transferred into him. So when Ichigo's hollow powers woke up, instantly that reishi that was connecting Ishin's souls with the hollow to keep it at bay, that reishi got cut. And that's how Ishin got his Shinigami powers back in the beginning of the Rancor arc, if you guys remember. So yeah, that gives us basically a pretty good explanation just about everything about Ishin, I think, in my opinion. I think that we have all our questions answered about him. And after that I want to go to Ryu for a moment, and I really felt sorry for the poor guy because first of all, not only he lost the girl, but he couldn't do anything to save her either. And we see Ryu in the rain going back to his house or something, but at that point Katagiri shows up and she's trying to cheer him up with her own way and show him her support, of course. And at the beginning it looks like Ryu doesn't give a fuck, but after that it seems that Katagiri's words that they move him somehow, and he says to Katagiri, okay, let's go home and things like that. And yeah, but basically it seems that he took the loss of Masaki pretty hard. I think that because of that incident, because he lost Masaki, I think that made him to a very cruel father from what it seems. And it also seems that Katagiri seems to be the mother of Ishida Huryu. So yeah, we will see later on about that. Now, as the chapter ends, we see Isshin saying to Ichigo that he's going to now tell him the real way, the real reason, the real events behind Masaki's death, because it seems that what Ichigo has been told so far, it is not completely true, and it seems that there is another twist to this story or something. So Isshin is prepared to say this to Ichigo. The thing is that Isshin, he looks very dark, he looks very, I don't know, it looks like the real reason between Masaki's death, it seems to be something very cruel, very bad, and it also seems that Isshin is somehow behind it also. My prediction about this is that Masaki turned into a hollow in the last minute and that Isshin had to slay her or something. I don't know, or maybe it has something to do with Soul Society, or maybe it has something to do with the Quincy's, but it is not something good. So I think that this may be the moment, the definite moment where it will somehow show us the truth about Masaki and the truth about Ichigo and how Ichigo will react after hearing all that. So yeah, it was a pretty big cliffhanger in my opinion, but a very interesting one also, so it will be very interesting to see what is going to happen next. Anyway, all in all, it was a good chapter. As I said before, the flashback is becoming better and better, although it is obvious that it's ending now. But yeah, for the past couple of chapters we have been learning lots of great stuff. We have been getting a lot of our questions answered, which is something very good in my opinion. I really like it, because if you remember what I said in the beginning, I thought that the whole flashback was very boring with a very slow pacing. But now it's nice to see that the flashback is actually getting into a faster pace. Anyway, yeah, we found out about many interesting things. I like the fact that I know now the whole story behind Isshin and almost the whole story about Masaki and about Ryu. It's always nice to have a whole picture of what is happening, and I'm very excited to see what is going to happen next and what is the truth behind Masaki's death. I'm really curious to see about that, really am. So yeah, anyway, great chapter, lots of information, many revelations. I suggest that you go watch it right now. It will answer a lot of your questions, I am sure of it. You have to read it also to understand many of the things that I am saying, because some things that I'm saying may not be very clear. But yeah, read the chapter because it is great. I mean, this chapter along with the last one and with the next one, I believe they are the definitive chapters in the Bleach manga at the moment, because they answer to so many of our questions. So yeah, guys, take care, have a nice evening. The weekend is very close, so have a good weekend also, have a fun time. Summer is almost upon us, so go out and have some fun. And I'll see you later. This is Ilias the Ranting Greek, and I'm signing off. Take care.